In this video we are going to talk about 7 financial tips for young adults. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Unfortunately, most high schools and colleges do not require students to study personal finance. Many young adults are unaware of how to handle their money, seek for credit, and obtain or stay out of debt due to a lack of fundamental financial education. States are beginning to address this shortcoming. By 2020, 21 states will require high school students to take a personal finance course, and 25 will require them to take an economics lesson. That should help at least a portion of the future generation, but for those who have graduated from high school, here are 8 of the most crucial things to know about money. These financial advice is intended to help you live your best financial life and take advantage of the fact that the younger you are, the more time you have to increase your savings and investments. Number 7. Learn self-control. If you're lucky, your parents taught you how to do this as a child. If not, remember that the sooner you master the discipline of deferring gratification, the easier it will be to manage your personal money. Although you can buy something on credit the moment you desire it, it's wiser to wait until you've saved up enough money to make the purchase. Is it really worth paying interest on a pair of trousers or a box of cereal? A debit card is just as convenient, and it deducts funds from your checking account rather than accruing interest. If you have a practice of putting all of your purchases on credit cards even if you can't pay your account in full at the end of the month, you may still be paying for those products in 10 years. Credit cards are convenient, and paying them off on time helps you establish a positive credit history. Some even have enticing incentives. Number 6. Take charge of your financial future. Others will discover ways to mismanage your money if you don't learn to handle it yourself. Some of these people, such as dishonest, commission-based financial advisors, may have bad intentions. Others, like Grandma Betty, who truly wants you to own a house even if you can only afford one by taking on a dangerous adjustable-rate mortgage, may be well-intentioned but have no idea what they're doing. Rather than relying on others for financial guidance, take responsibility and read a few basic personal finance books. Number 5. Be aware of where your money is spent. After reading a few personal finance books, you'll understand how critical it is to ensure that your spending do not surpass your income. Budgeting is the most effective approach to accomplish this. When you see how much your morning coffee costs over the course of a month, you'll understand that little, reasonable changes in your daily expenses can have just as much of an impact on your financial status as a raise. Furthermore, keeping your recurrent monthly expenses as minimal as possible will save you a lot of money in the long run. Even if you can now afford an apartment with all the bells and whistles, choosing something more basic may allow you to buy a condominium or house sooner than you would otherwise be able to. Number 4. Create an emergency savings account. The phrase "pay yourself first" is one of the most common in personal finance. No matter how much you owe in student loans or credit card debt, and no matter how low your wage appears to be, it's a good idea to set aside some money each month for an emergency fund. Having money set up for emergencies can keep you out of financial difficulties and help you get a better night's sleep. Also, if you develop the practice of saving money and seeing it as a non-negotiable monthly expense, you'll soon have more than simply emergency funds. You'll have money set aside for retirement, vacations, and even a down payment on a home. Number 3. Begin putting money down for retirement. You must plan for your retirement far in advance, just as your parents undoubtedly sent you off to kindergarten with high aspirations of preparing you for success in a world that seemed eons away. Compound interest works in such a way that the sooner you start saving, the less principal you'll need to invest to reach the amount you'll need to retire. Why should you start saving for retirement in your 20s? Here's an example from Investopedia. You invest $100 every month in the market, averaging a positive return of 1% per month or 12% per year, compounded monthly over 40 years. Your friend, who is the same age as you, doesn't start saving until he's 30 years old and invests $1,000 each month for 10 years, averaging 1% per month or 12% per year compounded monthly. Your acquaintance will have saved roughly $230,000 after 10 years. Your retirement fund will be somewhat more than $1.17 million. Don't worry if you don't have access to a company plan. Self-employed individuals have a variety of retirement planning options. Others can open their own IRAs, which allow a specified amount of money to be withdrawn from your savings account and directly deposited into your IRA each month. Even if it's only a small amount, it will add up to something useful in the end. Number 2. Get a handle on your taxes. Even before you get your first paycheck, it's critical to understand how income taxes operate. When a company gives you a starting wage, you must be able to determine if that income will provide you with enough money after taxes to satisfy your financial obligations, and, hopefully, your ambitions. Paycheckcity.com, for example, is one of many online calculators that take the guesswork out of calculating your payroll taxes. These calculators will show you your gross income, how much of it is taxed, and how much is left over, also known as net pay or take-home pay. For the 2020 to 2021 filing season, a $35,000 yearly wage in New York City would net you nearly $27,490 after federal taxes without exemptions, roughly $2,291 per month. Then there are state and, in the case of New York City, city taxes to consider. Finally, devote some time to learning how to prepare your own taxes. It's not difficult to do unless you have a convoluted financial position, and you won't have to pay a tax specialist to do it for you. Tax software makes the work a lot easier than it was for your parents when they first started out, and it allows you to file electronically. Number 1. Take care of your health. What will you do if you have to go to the emergency room for a little accident like a broken bone, when a single visit for a minor injury like a broken bone can cost thousands of dollars? If you don't have health insurance, don't put it off any longer. An automobile accident or tripping and falling down a flight of stairs is more common than you may believe. If you work, your employer may provide health insurance, which may include high-deductible health plans that save money on premiums and qualify you for a health savings account, HSA. If you need to buy insurance on your own, look into the plans available through the Affordable Care Act's Health Insurance Marketplace, ACA. There are federal plans available, and your state may also have one. Compare insurance quotes from several companies to discover the best deals and check whether you qualify for a discount based on your income. If you have health problems, a more expensive plan may be more cost-effective. Examine all of your alternatives. If you're under the age of 26, your best option may be to stay on your parents' health insurance if they have it, which has been an option since the Affordable Care Act was passed in 2010. Offer to reimburse them for the additional expense of keeping you on their plan if you can afford it. It also pays to take everyday precautions to stay healthy now, such as eating fruits and vegetables, maintaining a healthy weight, exercising, quitting smoking, avoiding excessive alcohol intake, and driving carefully. All of these habits can help you save money on medical expenditures in the future. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.